Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're not going to be working on any cars or anything like that, but we are going to be adding something to the shop to help us work on cars in the future. We're going to be installing some lights into my shop up on the ceiling. Yeah, let's get into it.
I've been in my zone, bitch, I'm in my bag. I really don't know how I got the swag, how I got the juice. I'm just getting loose, I'm just warming up. This ain't nothing.
So, if some of you guys have been around this channel before, you already know that I have dealt with Hyperikon lights before. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I bought these with my own money. I don't know if it's in frame or not, but I already have 4 of them up there. I've had those probably for a year and a half now. I really enjoy them. I really like those lights, and I decided to get 4 more. So these are made by a company called Hyperikon. They're T5 5000K 4-foot LEDs. And the cool thing about them is that they all link together. I don't know if you can see that or not, but all these lights are linked together and they're all hardwired into an old light socket above. So it's pretty cool that you can do that. I decided I want some even more light in my shop, and I'm going to be putting them right up here. I'm going to be replacing that light there, that spotlight, and I'm going to be making another square right about here. So I picked up some of these off their website. Last time I bought those ones, I got those off Amazon, off their store on Amazon, and they were about half the price of these ones this time around. So their price has gone up quite a bit, which is kind of concerning, but I mean, I really like the product, so I bought them anyway. But yeah, enough about that. I'll give you a quick review on these. Once they're all installed and everything like that, and I actually have them up there, I'll go over them. And yeah, so let's get into installing these. So in each box, I'll show you everything it comes with. So here's everything that it comes with. Comes with your outlet if you want to plug these directly into a wall, and it also has a toggle switch on that, so you can plug it right into a wall and then right into your light. I'm not a huge fan of this way because the cord isn't very long. This would be good if you had a socket on your ceiling, like in a garage or something like that. I do not have that, so we won't be using that. This is what I'll be using. This is the hardwire connector. So you've got your 3 electrical connections on the end, and then your basic Hyperikon adapter or plug-in to link all your lights together. And then this is the cord that links the actual lights together themselves. So one thing I did notice, I was hoping they made these longer from the last time I bought these, but I guess they didn't. So we're just gonna have to deal with that and send it anyway. It will be fine. It's a tight square, so it will turn out good, but yeah, I just wish this was a little bit longer. So yeah, that's all we're gonna be using. That's just instructions here. Don't need those. And here is the brackets to mount them. We'll be using those as well. So there's not much to it. It's pretty simple. Here's the light itself. Pretty sleek, pretty small. Weighs like nothing. So yeah, I'm going to unbox the rest of these and we'll get into installing them. Alright guys, so here's what I have so far for the lighting. I've got 3 of them up here and installed. They're not really symmetrical at all. Neither of those ones. I'm not too concerned about that really. It's just an old barn I use for a shop, so I'm not too concerned on how they look. If this was my garage at home, I would definitely have them all lined up nice and perfect. But for this situation, I'm not too concerned. I just really need the lighting. But this is how they're looking so far. The hard wire is going to go into this one. I'm going to extend the wiring from that light switch there, or that light socket, and I'm going to run it to our hardwire connector, which is here, and that will give us power to all the lights. And then I will bring this last one here that I haven't unboxed yet, and it will come straight across here, and that will be the whole circuit. So yeah, there's not much to it. I can show you what extra parts I have here. Like I said, I'm not going to be using any of these, so these are all spare. All the instructions and protective pieces, don't need that. And these are 3 extra hard wires that I'm not going to be using, so don't need that. And here is the last connector that links that last light to that light there. So there's not much to it, guys. They're really simple to install, which is what I like about these lights. Yeah, so it should look pretty good. I'm just gonna pick up some wiring to extend that light, and then that will be it, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in the end. Okay, so just before I put this last light on, since they are all connected together, the last light isn't gonna have a connection on the end, obviously. So Hyperikon is smart enough to give you guys these plugs to cap up the end of your light so that no dirt or anything goes in there. So in the future, if you do want to use that connector, it's readily available and there's no dirt or grime in there. So that's nice. So I'm going to put this last light up here, and we're going to wire it in, and that will be it. What's up, guys? Next day, after the clip you just watched, it got a little bit cold in here, so I wanted to film this outro the next day. But lights are finished. As you can see, took me about, I want to say 30 minutes to install all these. It's really not hard at all. They give you everything you need to put them up. The brackets are nice and simple. The lights just snap into these small little silver brackets. They're super light, so there's no need to worry about them falling down, especially if you make sure they snap into the brackets. But that's how they look with the other set. I will turn off all the rest of the lights just so you can see. This is what it looks like just with my Hyperikon lights on. It's pretty good. This is a fairly big shop, so those two lights give really good light. But anyway, as you can see up there, I'm not quite finished yet. I still just need to clean up that wiring. It's a little bit redneck, but I don't really mind at all. This whole place is kind of redneck, so. But I'm gonna get a cover for that box, cover that up, and I'll probably wrap those wires up in some electrical tape just to keep them from being exposed. And yeah, that will pretty well be it. Like I said, I don't really care if they're symmetrical. It's not a huge issue for me, but like I said, if it was in my garage at home, I would definitely like to have them a little neater set up. Yeah, that's pretty well it for this video, guys. I just wanted to make this quick little video on my new lights. If you guys been around this channel, you've already seen me install those, and I went into a little bit more depth installing those. I showed you a little bit more, so I felt like I didn't really need to show you for these ones. But I'm a big fan of the product, Hyperikon. I really like these lights, especially the linkable ones. They have lots of other lights as well. Bigger ones, smaller ones, but I'm just a fan of these linkable ones just because they're so easy to use. Really, the only thing I wasn't happy about purchasing these lights is the price pretty well doubled since I bought those ones. I bought those ones for, I think they were like $60 Canadian at the time, and I bought these ones for $120 Canadian. So it's a pretty big step in price, but I mean, I didn't really mind a whole lot paying for that just because I really like the lighting, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this one, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like for sure. I'll try to put a link for the product in the description below so you guys can go check it out if you want to. Like I said at the start of this video, I'm not getting paid or anything by Hyperikon. I'm not in partner with them at all, but I do enjoy this product, so I'll drop that link down in the description for you. And yeah, that will be it. Have a good one. Peace.